I met Elevation through Prince Naquan, and one day, man, me and Prince Naquan was building, and he told all the guards this. We was in my basement. It was maybe about 10 of us down there. He said, "Yo, God, we getting up in our degrees. There may come a time where we may have to disperse and go out into the world and do things, God." He said, "God," he asked me this. He said, "God, if I leave you, you ever gonna stop building?" I was like, "Nah." He said, "God, one thing I notice about you, you real studious, and you have a passion for the lessons. You have a passion for this, the teachings. I'm gonna give you this brother's number, God, because I can't sit here and tell you that I'm gonna always be here, God. We gonna go off in the world and be trendsetters in the world. I may choose to move to Florida or something, God. I'm about to take knowledge out here and teach civilization. I got an outlet to go here, whatever." So he was basically preparing me. He said, "Yo, God, I'm gonna give you this brother's number. I want you to connect with him. Forever leave, stay with him." And that's what I did. He left, moved to PA. He had went to Georgia. I called Elevation. Me and Elevation stayed in tune. In fact, throughout Elevation's whole education process in this nation, from everybody he aligned himself with, from Kundalini took him to the black, firstborn GQ. ABG was always with GQ. Then he went with Ahmed, and then Ahmed took him to Prince. And in between that, he then built many seasoned brothers, Harlem 6 I God, Akbar, Brown Sea Sham God, Black Sea Sham God, the list goes on and on, Knowledge God. I've had the privilege and opportunity to build with these individuals, and not only build with them, develop relationships with them. One of the things I'm really proud that I was able to do as a member of this nation is to develop a relationship with the royal family, whereas Allah's direct family, I have a relationship with his brother, Allah. We basically took care of Allah, man. We would go visit Allah. We would make sure he's fed. We would get him out the house, take him to the barbershop. The last few years or last few parliaments, when brothers would see Allah at the parliament, that was because of us. There wasn't no pat on our back for doing that yet. Elevation had the magnetic to get that man up out of his house. And we would take him out and show him a good time, make sure he eat. All of these things, you know what I'm saying? And it was a beautiful thing to me because, like I said, I never met Allah, yet I met him through his family. I can honestly say I met him through his sons, and I see him now through myself. Because the man said to his nation, he said, you know, some of them took heed, some of them didn't. He said that I want to see a lot of y'all standing up crying over me. Don't miss me, be me. And the only way to be him is to be him indeed. When you look at what he was about, he was a mentor. He was about the youth. Allah didn't take this knowledge to no old men. He said concentrate on those who are 13 and 16. At 13, they off the clock. At 16, they ready to be married. That's the proper marrying age, no matter what you may hear throughout your travels in life. Because that term gonna come up again, marrying age. The proper marrying age is 16. Because at 16 is the age of responsibility. 16, that's knowledge equality. Who is the 5% of the poor part of the planet Earth? Y'all know and understand who that is. So 16 is the age of responsibility. And that's how you get it going. You have your knowledge equality, one who can manifest his power, wisdom is his power, and he understands his culture. Not only does he understand his culture, he understands the cultures and ways of life of other people, because his job is teaching civilization to all the human family on planet Earth. I don't only have to understand my culture, I have to study the cultures of the people around the world. How else can I teach them? I have to familiarize myself with languages and things of that nature, although all the nations of the world are going to have to learn the language of God. They all do. It all must come back to the knowledge. Yet in teaching, it's a very wise tool, you know, to familiarize yourself with knowledge and cultures around the world. Yet I'm grateful, man, to be here now, teaching, living mathematics, and, you know, I'm going to continue to exist within myself and shine my light. I've been making myself seen and heard, God, ever since I dropped my first album, Pure Righteousness. You know, seen the visuals and heard. And I taught the people that the black man is God.
If Mecca did this.
Peace. In celebration of each other, we support each other's hustle. Weight Life has sponsored this content. You can get a sweatshirt, t-shirt, or a hoodie at the Common Unity store of a law school in Mecca. Or just simply hit me up. I got the hookup. Peace.